Welcome to my channel Daily Bulletin News. Days of Our Lives just dropped a big hint that it may be ramping up for a troublemaker's return. Leo's long been one of Salem's biggest troublemakers, though recently Days of Our Lives has allowed him to grow a bit more respectable by giving him an actual job and a tenuous moral center. Now it looks like he may soon be rehabilitated even further as he's beginning therapy sessions with the esteemed Dr. Marlena Evans. The two had a tumultuous relationship, complicated by Diana's war with Victor. She'd come to town to swipe a mysterious computer disk. It was the 80s from Victor. But it wasn't long before she came into huge sums of money when her father died and left her the Colville fortune, which her mother and Victor schemed to get their hands on. She and John were on and off as she alternatively turned to him for protection from Victor and was pushed away as she ticked him off with her revenge schemes. Ultimately, they fell apart for good when her ex Cal showed up to cause trouble. That culminated in Diana shooting John while trying to hit Cal as they fought each other. He lapsed into a coma and horrified, Diana packed up and left town without a word, until Leo showed up 20 years later. Diana, played in 2019 by the young and the restless Judith Chapman, followed her son to town and revealed that she still carried a torch for John. Over the years, though, she had grown a bit more twisted, first lying to John that Leo was his son, then trying to get him away from Marlena by poisoning the doc. She's been in prison ever since, and it's become clear over the years that Leo's life with her was anything but idyllic. And now that Leo's set to begin therapy and presumably talk about his messed up mom a whole lot more, we're wondering if this could be a prelude to her return. 5 years is a long time for a soap character to stay in prison. Diana could be just about up for parole, allowing her to return to town and wreak havoc on Salem once again. John and Marlena are already vulnerable right now with all this pawn stuff, so if ever there was a time for her to return to make things even worse for them, it's now. What are your thoughts? Are we going to be seeing Diana in town again soon? Stay tuned and subscribe the channel.